Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze. In the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new.
Welcome to VS Quest, and today we have a new video for you. We're going over what we believe are the top 5 voice actors in gaming history. Voice acting is such an important role in the gaming community. They bring the characters we love and enjoy to life. The gaming world has brought us some iconic voices like...
Boy.
So without further ado, get ready for our top 5 choices. Making number 5 on this list is Laura Bailey. She's known for many roles carrying a huge resume of games, such as the most popular female character within the fighting genre, Chun-Li.
Want to see my kung fu? I'll show you.
Other leading roles include Helena from Resident Evil 6.
No, this can't be happening.
And Black Widow in the Marvel Avengers game.
Tony, Thor, the cables! I'll handle the freak with the detonator.
What makes her on this list is her range of characters and voices. She has been in the acting game for a while, and yes, even though that there are some voice actors that may have a more recognizable voice, there's none that can compare to Laura's resume. Hard work pays off. Moving on to number 4 on the list, Matthew Mercer, who is also no stranger to Street Fighter and the Resident Evil series, where he played Leon in Resident Evil 6.
Chris?
He has also played in countless other games such as Fallout 4, World of Warcraft, and Batman Arkham Knight. Not only does this gem of an actor have a long resume, he has a solid one. The sheer amount of AAA games this guy has done puts him on this list alone. And that takes us to the top 3 of our list, starting with Keith David. Now some of you might be thinking, and yes, I know he doesn't have the same beefiness to his resume like the previous 2, but he completely nailed the characters he has played. There isn't ever going to be a better Spawn in gaming or live action history. The quantity might not be the most, but he's swimming in quality with games like Fallout, Saints Row, Mass Effect, Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty, and the Halo series. And we can't forget that he took over when we lost the amazing Lance Reddick. That gets him into the top 3 in my book. Just under first place, we have Nolan North climbing to the top 2 spot. Every gamer in the world should know Nolan North's name with top roles for the past 25 years. Even if you've never heard his name, I can assure you that you know his work, consistent of Uncharted's Nathan Drake, Call of Duty's Dr. Richtofen.
Dempsey once told me that LMG stood for Lick My Giblets. I'm reasonably sure he was lying.
And recently, Suicide Squad's Penguin and Superman voices. It's also worthy to note that in the last 12 years, he's been nominated for Behind the Voice Actors a whopping 13 times. And he won 3 of those awards, including the 2012 Voice Actor of the Year People's Choice Award. I can talk for hours listing off every popular game that he's been in, but instead, let me just say this. If you love to play video games, then it's almost impossible you haven't heard Nolan's voice. Topping the list is Christopher Judge, one of the most recognized voice actors in gaming history, with a crisp, deep voice that gives James Earl Jones nightmares. Known for his roles of the Black Panther in the Avengers game, and of course, Kratos in God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, he tops this list for the pure fact that he turned Kratos, who was already a killer of gods, into something more, something with substance and emotion. Obviously, writers need credit too, but I don't think Kratos would be who he is today if it was voiced by anyone else. And that's why he's number 1 on the list. Of course, there's many more amazing roles not mentioned, such as Maggie Robertson's Lady D in Resident Evil Village, Paul Mercier's Merchant in Resident Evil 4, and Lance Reddick's Zavala in Destiny. These actors make our games what they are, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to sit back, relax, and enjoy a virtual experience. And thus concludes our top 5 list of the best voice actors in gaming history. Be sure to comment what your top 5 looks like. This is VS Quest, and we out.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze. In the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new.